Good afternoon. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Saturday, August 1st, 2020. We have a lot to talk about, so let's dive right into it, shall we? Well, this afternoon we are already seeing temperatures rising up into the lower to mid 80s throughout much of the interior, mid 80s to upper 80s in the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan areas, with winds from the south-southeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour and scattered to broken cloud cover throughout the region. We are noticing a slight increase in the humidity, but it's not going to be anything compared to what we're going to be experiencing the next 2 days with tropical moisture invading the region once again. When we take a look at our latest surface map, we have a stationary front hanging right around here, and then we see this wave of low pressure back towards the Ohio River Valley. Of course, though, all eyes are on one thing and one thing only, and that is our hurricane. You might be wondering, where is our hurricane? Well, this is our hurricane. I know, it doesn't look all that impressive, but it does have winds of 80 miles per hour. It is currently right over this island right here, and it's lifting to the northwest. Now, don't let your guard down. The key with this hurricane is not the strength, okay? Everyone always focuses on the winds. It's not the strength here, ladies and gentlemen. It is all of this moisture that is going to be caught up by this trough right here and this cold front. And what you're going to see is that this wave of moisture, this area of moisture, is going to get drawn up by this trough and by this cold front and slowly move over the region. The worst conditions, the heaviest rainfall is expected Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, but we're going to see waves of rainfall throughout the forecast period, starting a little bit on Sunday, tomorrow, with the warm front passage, and then continuing on for Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday morning. So it's not the strength of the hurricane, it's the immense amount of moisture associated with the hurricane that's going to be drawn right up the East Coast and just basically dump right over the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas. So when we take a look at the radar, not much going on for today. It's going to remain pretty quiet. There is some of the showers and thunderstorms from the warm front well to the west around Pittsburgh. That's going to remain off to our west for today, but by late tonight on through tomorrow, the warm front will lift northward, and that's going to produce scattered showers throughout the region. When we zoom in closer to home, we could see not much really going on. Let's see if we could refresh that here. And yeah, not much really going on. Just a lot of scattered clouds and some low clouds. And you can already tell the amount of moisture in the atmosphere with the cloud cover. So let's dive into this forecast, shall we? So for today, we'll see scattered broken cloud cover, temperatures rising into the lower to mid 80s along the coast, upper 80s to around 90 degrees for highs later on this afternoon, and overall a pretty tranquil day. For tonight on through tomorrow morning, look for increasing clouds, a few pesky showers, low temperatures in the lower to mid 70s. Tomorrow, that warm front lifts through with a few scattered showers, a few isolated thunderstorms. Temperatures range from the lower to mid 80s on the coast, upper 80s to lower 90s everywhere else. And on Monday, this is where things get interesting. Isis, our hurricane, is going to be weakening at this point because it's going to be under what we call a live shear. Now you see this frontal boundary right here? It's going to be stalled out. And this cold front with a little bit stronger polar air mass behind it is going to be approaching. So it's kind of like a log jam here, or a traffic jam if you're on the Long Island Expressway. This is the Long Island Expressway, and all of this moisture is going to be streaming northward. So as a result, since this can't exit out into the Atlantic very quickly, we get the initial moisture surge starting to ride up along this cold front Monday afternoon and Monday evening. And it's going to lead to scattered showers and thunderstorms becoming more widespread as you move on through the afternoon and evening hours. Temperatures on Monday range from the lower to mid 70s for lows and mid to upper 80s for highs, but it is going to feel humid out. On Tuesday is when we start to see the core of this low pressure system start to lift northward. So we see this starting to lift through North Carolina and head towards the Delmarva Peninsula in the morning hours on Tuesday. Here's our frontal boundary. Here's the stronger cold front. The old frontal boundary is kind of washed out here, but it's still acting as a train of moisture. So Monday night to Tuesday morning, still widespread showers, but not the heaviest. Tuesday evening, we'll start to see some really intense rainfall. We're talking about rainfall rates of 1 to 3 inches per hour at times. As a result, on Tuesday, look for temperatures to range from the lower to mid 70s for lows and mid to upper 70s for highs. Yeah, temperatures don't rise all that much because you have all of that rainfall. Now, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, the core lifts through the region. The cold front follows right behind it. So Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, again, very heavy rainfall. Wednesday afternoon, everything starts to dry out and clear out. Low temperatures on Wednesday, lower to mid 70s. High temperatures, mid to upper 80s. On Thursday and Friday, high pressure and complete control with clear skies, drier and cooler, lows in the upper 50s to mid 60s, high temperatures in the upper 70s to mid 80s. And on Saturday, a weak little shortwave moves through with a few isolated to widely scattered showers, but overall not too bad. Temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 60s for lows and upper 70s to lower 80s for highs. And just to go over our rainfall forecast again for our storm, here's the overall theme. The heaviest rainfall is going to be focused along the coast. So over the interior, still pretty good rainfall event. 1 to 3 inches, isolated spots up to 4 inches. You have your frontal boundary, you have some orographic lifting. You just have a mess up here. So definitely watch out around, let's say, from York on through Lancaster, Scranton, up towards the central Hudson River Valley. That's where you're going to see 1 to 3 inches of rain. Wind's not really that big of a deal. Sustained 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusts over 40 miles per hour at times, mostly on Tuesday evening. Now, along the coast, this is where we can expect 2 to 4 inches of rain, isolated up to 6 inches. That would be in the case where we get a thunderstorm within all this rainfall, and it produces those intense rainfall rates. Winds, I'm looking at 15 to 30 miles per hour sustained, gusts over 40 miles per hour at times, maybe some minor coastal flooding. This is, again, mostly a rainfall event, not a wind event, but you will still have some gusty winds at times. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, and as always, stay safe out there.